Matchup between the Erie Red Devils and the Uniontown Eagles. Kramer coming out of a game here a couple nights ago. Girls took a hard fall there Tuesday night. Seen some things that definitely can be improved on. And coming into tonight, we've played Uniontown once before at the Humboldt Classic tournament there. Been about 3 weeks ago now, probably. What do you see coming into this evening's matchup?
Well, Ryan, like you said,
Are you there now?
I don't hear you. Can you hear me? We're going to try to get some things lined out here on the mics real quick. Still nothing. No? Can you hear me in your headset?
nothing now. Anything now? I
Nope.
can hear myself now, but you can't hear me at all.
Check, check. Now I can hear myself in the headphones.
Can you hear me?
Barely.
How about now?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Can you hear yourself in the phone, though?
Yep. I don't think it sounds better than it did at Humboldt to me.
I'll trade you headsets.
Well, we can try. You like
That's
last night's better?
way better.
Okay. He'll work on that.
Okay, Bo's going to work on trying to get things lined out. So if I sound a little goofier than usual, it's because I'm trying to block out what I'm hearing in the headset. So we're going to let Kramer take over and give us a few things, what to look for tonight in the game.
Well, Ryan, we come in tonight, Lady Devils 2-3, coming off of a tough loss there to Cherryville on Tuesday night to a very good Cherryville squad. Playing the Uniontown Eagles here again for the second time this season. Makeup game from right there before Christmas. Played them there in the Humboldt tournament. You were unable to make that game. I believe that's when you were out deer hunting with your car. And so this will be the first time you get to watch this team. But, it was a good defensive game. Wasn't a high-scoring game by either team. Danielle Howard, obviously, for the Lady Eagles, very good basketball player. From what I understand, is actually committed to go play at the next level next year. So definitely a standout athlete there for the Lady Eagles. So she's who definitely the Lady Devils are going to have to key in on and try to take some points away from. And looks like we're getting ready to do the starting lineup, so we'll step away and let them announce.
For the Lady Devils, at point guard, a 5'4" senior, number 1, Haley Pregame. For the Lady Eagles, a senior, number 1, Danielle Howard. For the Lady Devils, a 6-foot sophomore, at center, number 10, Alex Pasquarelli. For the Lady Eagles, a sophomore, number 2, Riley Coulter. For the Lady Devils, at forward, a 5'7" senior, number 11, Josie Jacquino. For the Lady Eagles, a senior, number 24, Gwyneth Fry. For the Lady Devils, at forward, a 5'10" senior, number 20, Sarah Starr. For the Lady Eagles, a senior, number 34, Kadra Woods. And for the Lady Devils, at guard, a 5'4" senior, number 22, Riley Brand. The Lady Eagles are coached by assistant J.C. Walker and head coach Dustin Miller. Lady Devils.
All right, well, there's our starting lineups here for tonight. Like we were saying, Lady Devils need to come out tonight, just get back into the groove of the things they do, play basketball, tough defense, averaging 39.8 points per game. So, we're not going to go out and outrun anybody on a shootout game, I don't think. So defense is where we need to be. Pasquarelli's coming in the game tonight, averaging 12.4 points per game, 5.8 rebounds per game. The big thing the Lady Devils have got to work on this season if they're going to be successful, 6.6 steals per game, but giving up 19 turnovers a game. That number is way too far apart. They're going to have to narrow that up here tonight if they want to get the victory and move on through the meat of this season on a positive side.
Yeah, Justin, I agree completely. As turnovers has been a huge Achilles heel for us, and hopefully we'll get that straightened out tonight. Looks like the Eagles will get the tip here, and they're going to be traveling right to left. Erie will be left to right on your television set. Looks like Gorman passes it over there to Coulter, back to Gorman. She's going to fire a long two-pointer and drain it. Uniontown strikes first here tonight, 2-0. McGowan's going to bring it across the half-court line, pass it ahead of Jacquinall. Jacquinall dribbles around, picks it up, looking for an inside game. Going to kick it back out to McGowan right through her hands. Looks like Fry's going to end up with that. She's going to get it to Howard. I'm guessing, Justin, I missed the game like you said last time, but Fry and Howard's the two girls that we're going to have to contain here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, Ryan. Also, the freshman Gorman, she's a pretty darn good athlete for just a freshman, and definitely going to be something to watch out for as well. So this Uniontown team has got a lot of talent here this evening that they're going to have to deal with. That foul on Lady Devils is going to be on Sarah Stark, going to be her first, team first. Fry at the free throw line misses her first, connects on the second.
McGowan gets it over to Brandt. She comes up to the right wing, gets it back to McGowan here at the top of the key. Looks like Uniontown coming out in a 2-3 zone inside to Stark. Shot no good. Rebounded there by Coulter. 6:53 here left in the first quarter. Uniontown got a 3-0 lead. Pass out high to Coulter. She's looking to try to get it to Gorman on the right wing. She's going to bring it to the center of the floor to reset here. Direct and traffic. Lady Devils looks like they're in a 1-2-2 set. Cross court pass over to Gorman. She's going to take the drive. Good job by Pasquarelli stepping out there to cut the drive off. Coulter's going to drive center, kick out there to Woods. Gorman with the shot, and man, nice little stroke there from Gorman. Hits the three. 6:06 left here in the first quarter. 6-0 Eagles.
Yeah, she showed early already here, Ryan, shooting two long shots there and making both of them. That's Lady Devils definitely going to have to key on her, and then you're going to have to watch Howard on the dribble drive. Because Lady Devils are going to try to force that ball inside and get it knocked away and tip it out of bounds. Going to be Uniontown ball.
Gorman just being a freshman here, she's real cool and collected on the court. And Lady Devils just going to have to let the game come to them and try to, not force the issue. Good job of getting going out on Gorman there. She's going to keep the ball and try to drive and reset the offense here.
Yeah, so they're manning up on the Howard girl right now with Riley Brandt like we've done in the past and had that success, but that mindset's going to have to probably change here as Uniontown goes up 8-0, and 7 of those points have come from the freshman Reese Gorman. I think right now that you're not going to be able to just key on one player here for the rest of the evening. We got a 30-second timeout here for the Lady Devils.
Who's still on? I can hear each other. Yeah. Echo's not near as bad. Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. Just make sure we's back on. Out of the timeout, Brandt's going to bring it up and get it over to McGowan, over to Jacqueline all here on the left wing. Trying to drive baseline, trying to feed it into Pasquarelli, but a good job there by Woods, not letting the pass go through there. It'll be a turnover on Erie, and already we've got 2 turnovers. So a key that we're going to have to get addressed pretty quick.
Kinsey Cleaver's going to check in for the Lady Devils to give Josie a rest here at 5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Coulter, she's going to drive and kick it back out to Wood, way out to the left wing here. She's going to kind of drive in past court over there. Shot goes up, but it's going to be a foul called. Shot was by Davis for Uniontown.
Foul's going to be on Pasquarelli, going to be her first. Team second. First shot is up.
Brandt drives in, kicks it down to Stark. She drives into trouble, pass back to Brandt, over to McGowan, over to Cleaver. A little too high there for McGowan. No tip, so that'll be it over and back. Another turnover on the Lady Devils. Gorman looking to drive here. She drives in, she keeps her dribble, backs out, gets it over there to 21. She'll cross court over there to Davis. Back out to Coulter. She's going to fire a three. No good. Lady Devils merge for the rebound. McGowan's going to come out with it. She's going to keep it pass ahead to Cleavers. One dribble in. Tried to force it inside. It was deflected there by, I believe, Fry. She's going to end up with it. She's going to bring it up the floor and pull up for a three-point shot from the left wing and drain it. 3:50 left here in the first quarter. 11-0 Lady Eagles. Good job there by Fry stepping in from McGowan. Is that Howard?
Yeah.
My bad. Howard with the last three-pointer and that basket and steal. Fry will thank me later.
Another deflected pass there by the Lady Devils. We're going to have to get a lot crisper with those passes. You know, some of the utilize the bounce pass a little more, or some pass fakes, or move to the ball. Right now, the score 13-0 with 3.5 to go here in the first quarter. Lady Devils going to have to change what they're doing, try to get something going.
Gorman drives in the lane. Nice drive. Shots up. No good, but she'll get her own rebound. Kick it back to Howard. Back to the top of the key. Job there by Cleaver stepping in to take the pass away. It was a cross-court pass by Coulter. Good job by Cleaver grabbing one of them turnovers.
That foul's going to be on Reese Gorman. Going to be her first, team first.
I had to look down there. Justin, what happened there? Another turnover?
Yeah, drive on the baseline there. Picked up our dribble with nowhere to go.
Coulter drives into the left elbow. Shot a little wild. No good. Rebounded by Gorman. Her shot is up and perfect. 2:33 left here in the first quarter. 15-0 Lady Eagles. Hopper's going to try to bring the ball up now. Kick it over to Brandt. Brandt looking for the cutter, surveying the floor. She's going to dribble up the top of the key, get it over to Cleaver on the right wing. Cleaver tries to force it inside to Pasquarelli. It is taken away there by Howard. She's going to bring the ball up and kick it over here to Coulter. Coulter back to Gorman. Over to Davis. Davis shots up, partially blocked there by Hopper. Starks on the floor fighting for the ball, but looks like Uniontown's going to come away with it and get an easy basket here on the left, but they miss it. Pasquarelli goes up for the rebound. Going to get a foul call on Uniontown here.
And that foul's going to be on Riley Coulter. Going to be her first, team second. Brooklyn drives back for the Lady Eagles, checks in. Going to give Coulter a little Woods a break, I guess, who came out.
Hopper cross court over here to Brandt, down to Stark. She's going to dribble down. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Pasquarelli. She will put it up and in for the Lady Devils' first basket of the night here with 1:32 left in the first quarter. Lady Eagles 15, Lady Devils 2. Drives back here on the left wing. Is going to drive to center and kick it over to Davis. She traveled with it. Be a turnover on the Lady Eagles. Here's a good time, maybe, Justin, we can get something going. We got our first basket of the game, and hopefully we can strive on that. Got a turnover here and get something going here on the offensive end.
Nice look inside there. Good drive. Can't finish. Rebound there by Pasquarelli, and she's going to go up and be fouled. Fouls on number 21. Cameron Davis, going to be her first, team third. Pasquarelli will shoot two. She'll connect on the first, and we got some more substitutions as Coulter comes back in for the Eagles. Pasquarelli's going to connect on both to have all four of the Lady Devils points here as we're just about a minute to go here in the first quarter.
Gorman gets it over to Coulter on the left, and she'll try to get it over there to 22, back to Gorman. She's going to pull up, long two-pointer, no good. Rebounded there by Stark, good hustle. She's going to push it up down the floor. She's going to go up the left hand, hit the top of the rim, no good, but it's knocked out by Uniontown.
Going to get a foul there on number 25, Addison Hall for Uniontown. It's going to be her first, team fourth. Lady Devil ball underneath. Hopper to throw it in. Got a substitution that they missed. There's Fry's going to check back in for the Eagles. Hopper inbound to Pasquarelli. Little 15-foot shot's going to miss everything. Rebounded there by Uniontown.
Drives back, kicks it out there to Coulter. Back to drives back. Over to Gorman. Resetting the offense here. Under 30 to play here in the first quarter. Drives back, looking down to Fry. We're back to the top of the key here with Gorman under 10 to play. Uniontown doing a good job here looking for the last second shot. She's going to pull up a three, and she banks it in with as time expires here. 18-4 at the end of the first quarter. Looking into coming into the second quarter, Justin, you know, we got to settle down and quit turning the ball over. We've had some good cuts. We was just a little late a couple times, and going forward, we're going to have to be a lot stronger with the ball.
Yeah, you know, the Lady Devils are moving. They're just not seeing that pass quite early enough, that cutter there, giving themselves the opportunity. Uniontown's doing an excellent job of keeping a hand in the passing lane, anticipating where we're going to go with the ball. So the Lady Devils are going to have to do a little better job, maybe some pass fakes, not looking directly at the person you want to throw the ball to, kind of going back to the basics and trying to kick that up to where, you know, get that in. There's definitely openings and opportunities. Just kind of have to get a little bit crisper and a little bit sharper to, you know, try to put some points on the board here as we're down by 14 at the end of one.
You know, defensively, Gorman's come out hot here for Uniontown, and you know there's going to be nights like that when a player gets on fire, and then you're just going to have to extend out a little further than what you normally would. So, you know, I know he's playing kind of a, I don't know what you. It wasn't really a boxing one, was it? I mean, they was trying to double team Fry there early on,
right.
But or Howard, was it Fry or Howard?
Howard.
For some reason, I got Fry in my head all night.
You're probably wanting to go to McDonald's, get some French fries.
Yeah, you know, looking at me, I could use some. Brand over to Hopper, inside there to Stark. She's going to lose control of it, but there's Cleaver to pick it up. She'll get it back to Brandt. So on the floor, we got Brandt for Erie. We got Brandt, Cleaver, Stark, Pasquarelli, and Hopper. Brandt, nice drive in, shot up, no good. Rebounded there by Uniontown. Looked like she took 2 or 3 steps.
And he calls the travel. It's going to be a Red Devil ball underneath. That's a good break there for the Lady Devils as Brandt kind of fires that one a little out of kilter there. Lady Devils get it in over to Hopper. She's open on the three-point, going to fire up, miss, rebound by Brandt. She's going to put it back in and get basket, but we're going to get an offensive foul on the block out by Pasquarelli. That's going to be her second. It's going to be the team third. It's going to be a turnover to the Eagles.
Drives back over to Gorman. Gorman's going to pull up again. Long shot, no good. Rebounded by Stark. Looks like we're going to get a foul call in Uniontown here.
It's going to be on number 24, Gwyneth Fry. Going to be her first. Team fifth. So they're definitely different officiating crew than we had Tuesday night. Tuesday night, a lot of those fouls didn't get called. Tonight, it's going to be a little bit more touchy on some of those fouls, so girls need to recognize that early. And right now, the Lady Devils are doing a decent job not being in foul trouble.
Brandt shot up, no good. Rebounded there by Coulter. She's going to get it on up to Gorman. Gorman brings it across the half-court line, gets it over here to Coulter. Coulter picked up her dribble there, but gets it over. We're back to the right wing with Gorman looking inside to Fry, but it's good job defensive there by Jacquinall. Coulter's going to shoot a three, no good. Rebounded by Jacquinall. Good job there by Jacquinall stepping out there and taking the pass away from Fry, and then a good block out. Stark picks it up, gets it over to Hopper at the top of the key. She's going to swing it back to Stark. She's going to drive. Shot goes up and good. Good looking stroke there by Stark is 18-6 with 6:09 left here in the second quarter.
Yeah, the difference there on that drive for Sarah versus the last time she tried that was position on the floor. First time she was a little too far under the basket, couldn't do anything with the ball when she got down there. This time she knew where she was, made a nice drive to the basket, and was able to finish on that.
Uniontown setting their offense. Good job there by Hopper getting her hand in, knocking it away. Jacqueline on the floor. Possession will stay with Uniontown on the jump ball.
Uniontown's going to run 3 subs in here on this dead ball possession.
Howard drives, shots up, no good. Rebounded there by Stark. She'll get it over to Hopper. She kicks to the corner. Stark, jump shot, no good. Rebound by Jacquinall. Shots up, no good. This time brought out of the pack by Howard. She's going to push it up the floor. She'll pull up for a long three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Stark. Brand on the right wing. She's going to drive down, back it back out, kick it over to Hopper. She's going to fire a three from the top of the key, no good. But there was Jacquinall. Should be knocked out off of an eagle. Possession will stay with the Red Devils.
Hopper to inbound for the Lady Devils. Hopper inbounds to Stark. Couple dribbles over to Brandt to the top. Brandt back to Hopper to the left side and back to Brandt at the top of the key. Over to the right side of Jacquinall. She's going to drive 2 dribbles and pick it up. Back to Brandt over to Hopper. Nice entry pass into Cleaver. She's going to turn and shoot, miss. Ball's bouncing around. Run down by Josie Jacquinall. Brandt's going to toss it right into the hands of Danielle Howard as she goes coast to coast and scores.
Got a 30-second timeout here by Uniontown. 4:36 left here in the second quarter. 20-6. Lady Eagles over the Lady Devils.
All right, we're back here at 4.5 to go in the half. Brandt's going to bring the ball across half court. Dan Howard's going to put some pressure on. Pass into Stark. She's going to drive, get into trouble there, kick back out to McGowan. She's going to pull it back up over to Jacquinall to Cleaver on the sideline. Cleaver's going to slip that foot and take one too many steps, and it's going to be turnover back to the Eagles. Howard's going to bring the ball up for the Lady Eagles. A little miscommunication there as Howard goes to kick it ahead down there to Coulter, and she's going to cut. It's going to be a turnover on the Lady Eagles. Brandt's going to bring it across half court for the Devils. Pass over to McGowan on the left side. Keeps her dribble alive, looking for something, brings it back to Brandt to the right side. Jacqueline on the right wing over to the right baseline. Stark, she's going to drive the baseline. Looks inside, forces the ball into Cleaver. She's got to kick it out. We're going to get a 3-second violation in there on the Lady Devils. Howard's going to get a break for the Eagles. And Gorman's going to control the ball for the Lady Eagles this time. 3.5 to go here in the half. Ball back to Gorman. She brings it back to the top of the key to reset the offense. Branch trying to play on her tight this time. Ball into Gorman at the elbow. Kicks it back out to Davis. Back around the top of the key. Over into the... Ball's going to get tipped away there by the Lady Devils as they try to move the ball across the lane. It's going to be Uniontown ball underneath. Coulter lines up, shoots a long three-pointer, no good. Rebound by McGowan. Both teams clears. McGowan's going to try to push the ball just a little bit. Cross half court to Brandt. Uniontown's just doing a good job of taking up a lot of space inside, not letting anything happen in the middle, trying to make the Lady Devils beat them from the outside.
Yeah, Justin, that 2-3 zone, they're packing it in there, and we're going to have to start hitting some outside shots to loosen that 2-3 up so we can get the inside game going.
Yeah, they don't really have to be three-point shots,
No.
but they're going to have to be 15, 18-foot shots, and right now we're kind of scared to even take them. We're going to have to, work that ball and find that open person, take that one step in from the three-point line, and don't be scared to shoot that shot.
Right. Stark tried to save it out of bounds there, and it's Uniontown's going to contain possession. We got pretty lucky there as Hall. She had it underneath the basket. Now, if she'd have just looked up, could have scored, but.
I'm going to get a foul there on Kenzie Cleaver, going to be her first. Team fourth.
Pasquarelli will check back into the game for Cleaver. Got Woods out top, back over to Coulter, over to Woods on the right wing. She's going to drive. Good job by Jacqueline, all stepping in, taking the drive away. Back to Woods over there on the left baseline. Gets to Coulter at the top of the key. Coulter over to Davis, inside to Gorman. Nice little move there. Good defense there. Kick back out to Davis for three. No good. Brandt with the rebound. She's going to bring it up and kick it off to McGowan over on the left wing. She tries to feed Pasquarelli. Nice entry, nice finish. Good job by both McGowan and Pasquarelli there. Good look by McGowan. Good seal by Pasquarelli in the finish. Those are the type of things we got to get going right there. Once they collapse, then McGowan will be able to have that nice little shot.
Yeah, good ball movement. Need to take advantage of it as McGowan gets a rebound, takes a one-on-two opportunity there, and she's going to pick her dribble up a little too soon and travel with it. Under a minute to play here in half.
We talk about turnovers a lot, but that one there, and that's just an aggressive turnover. Don't have no problem with that one. Just got a little tied up there before the shot was able to go off. Uniontown pretty content here to kind of milk the clock as they got Wood over here on the left wing. Now they got it to Coulter, the top of the key, on over to Davis. Jacqueline all pushing the pressure out a little bit. Wood now going to line up at the top of the key. Kind of odd. They got Gorman working the high post there, but.
Yeah, I would look for her to probably step out here when they get under 10 seconds, especially with Howard out. She ought to be, I think, their next best shooter.
Uniontown doing a good job of keeping their spacing until right now. Now Wood shoots a wild shot, rebounded by Stark. Oh, we got a little carry there.
Well, I think you and I were both surprised at that offensive set there for the Eagles the last time down. And looking at the coach down there, I think he was a little surprised what was going on too.
Yeah, my guess is he's probably saying get it to Gorman, but and she walked with it, but that time's going to expire. So we're at halftime here where the Lady Eagles of Uniontown hold a 20-8 lead over the Lady Devils. We're going to step aside here for a couple minutes so Justin can figure up some stats, and then we'll bring it back to you here live in just a minute. We're back here live at halftime. Got about 4.5 minutes here to go at halftime, and Kramer's got some stats for you.
So 20-8 here at halftime. First quarter score was 18-4. So the Lady Devils did a much better job that second quarter, holding Uniontown to just 2 points. First quarter, kind of ugly there. Give up 12 points to Reese Gorman and 5 to Danielle Howard. Howard with the only 2 points for the Eagles there in the second quarter. Scoring for the Lady Devils, Pasquarelli's got 6 and Stark has 2 right now for the Lady Devils. Pasquarelli, the only person with 2 fouls in the game. So the Lady Devils just going to have to kind of come back out where they did that second quarter here in the second half, and defensively, watch that. Watch Gorman and Howard, both going to be threats. You're not going to be able to just key on one. You're just going to step up and play good defense is what's going to happen. And offensively, they're going to have to protect the ball. Uniontown's doing a great job inside, not letting anything go. So it's going to take a little dribble penetration, some shots from the outside. Going to have to do some things to pull the defense out a little bit. Sometimes one of your best things is a shot from the outside that, if it doesn't go in, maybe you can get rebound position and be able to catch a rebound and put it back. We saw that quite a bit last year with our ladies girls team. We were able to get a lot of inside offensive rebounds and some points off those offensive rebounds. So going to have to do something. Shot attempts. We're not shooting very many, putting up very many attempts right now. So definitely going to have to pick that up here in the second half, just trying to score with the basketball.
Yeah, you bet. The first quarter was more turnovers than, probably shot attempts for the whole game. And so we got to put that behind us. And you hit the nail on the head. We've got to hit some of those 14, 16 little jump shots to extend that defense out, to open that game up. I mean, Uniontown's doing a great job coming in. They know we like the bread and butter of our game is to go inside with Stark and Pasquarelli. So, one of Pasquarelli's fouls actually came on trying to get position for a rebound. So, and she about had it. I mean, it was a great hustle foul. I mean, she knew where she had to be, and that's a lot better than a slap foul as far as I'm concerned. So, the outside shots have got to start coming. We've got to start hitting a few of those outside shots to weaken that 2-3 zone.
Yeah, and like we talked about there in the second quarter, outside shot doesn't need to be a 20-footer. Those 14, 16-foot shots that you mentioned. And the nice thing about that is on this team, Pasquarelli can hit that shot. Stark can hit that shot. Jacquino can hit that shot. Our guards can hit the shot. Anybody can take that elbow jumper. We just have to do it. And right now we're just too timid. We're not taking that shot, not taking those opportunities. And I believe there was some mediocre basketball player once upon a time that said you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I don't know that he knew much about the game or anything, but probably still one of the greatest that ever played it. So I think that's an opportunity the Lady Devils going to have to make here in the second half, putting more shot attempts up so that we get in position to make something happen for ourselves.
Yeah, you bet. Like you say, I always tell the kids, third, fourth, fifth, sixth grade, this game's 90% mental. You got to be smart with the ball, but you also got to be smart not to lower your head and get down on yourself. I mean, if you make a mistake, you pick it up and you go bust your butt on defense, and try to regain that turnover on the defensive end. So, it looked like they was getting frustrated in the first quarter, and they had all rights to be. I mean, everything was kind of unraveling, but they kind of put it back together the second quarter. So hopefully, coming out here in the third quarter, they went in after half and they took their licking, and we just got to come back and play Red Devil basketball.
Yep, here we are here winding down here at halftime. Looks like it's going to be Red Devil ball coming out of the break. Lady Devils will be back with Brandt, McGowan, Cleaver, Pasquarelli, and Stark for starting the third quarter.
Looks like Uniontown's going to come out with their starting 5, I believe. Trying to see numbers of the faces look familiar, so Stark on the right baseline tries to get it to Brant. Howard's going to take it away. She's going to go coast to coast with the left hand and put it up basket there. 22-8 now, 15 seconds into the third quarter. McGowan's going to control it over to the right wing. Howard doing a good job, giving her all kinds of havoc. Gets the steal. Gorman's going to come away with it there. Get it over to, we're going to go back to Gorman. Now to Coulter. There you go, McGowan. She's going to take it away from Coulter. She's going to go coast to coast, get the basket. Should have had an and one as she took a little shot there, but she did finish. So 22-10 now with 7:08 left to play. Gorman over to Coulter. She thought about it, but she'll kick it over here to Woods, on over to Gorman. Gorman's looking to drive inside, but gets it over to Coulter and back to Woods on the left baseline. Red Devils come out here and are more aggressive on that outside, Kramer, as they're extending that out. And there goes McGowan again for a good look. Oh, we missed the layup. We got to have those, but good defensive possession. They're extending out and trying to take that shot away from the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, picking up that defense, stretching it out a little bit. McGowan goes for a little steal there and going to get caught off guard as Coulter shoots and misses and rebound there by Stark. McGowan's just got to keep her head up after that last miss. That's all right. You're not going to hit them all. We want you to hit them all, but definitely be upset when you miss one of those easy shots. But go back down and let's get this one.
Right there's a little shot there, hopefully. But nope, she tries to – I think she was trying to pass that inside there.
Going to catch a break there as Uniontown's got a little miscommunication, bobbles the ball around. Howard's going to run out of bounds and then pick the ball back up from herself. So going to be a turnover on the Eagles. Yeah, and that shot that wasn't taken there by Brandt, she was wide open. That's the one that we need to be shooting.
Yep. Yeah, right there at the free throw line. It's a good shot. Now Cleaver's going to shoot a long shot there, and it's going to be a long rebound out to Howard. She's going to go all the way for the layup. 5:50 left here in the third, 24-10, and now we got a steal by Howard. She's going to pull it out and set the offense up for the Eagles. She'll kick it across to Woods. Good job there by McGowan taking the ball away. She goes up for the layup but misses it. Gorman tried to deflect that. Now we're going to get a foul on Brandt. Kind of a bad exchange there, as it almost looked like we was going to get a foul call on Gorman on McGowan's layup, but in return we get a foul call on Brandt on the rebound, reach in.
Yeah, that's a tough call. You know, the ball was presented right there in front of Riley. She got in there on it and pivot away, and where the position the ref's in, you know, is going to get called for that reach foul. This is going to be her first.
That's a carry.
Carey's going to get the call there, and going to be a turnover to the Lady Devils.
You know, Erie come out a lot more aggressively on their defense and has made Uniontown turn it over and kind of got them a little bit out of sync, so we need to keep that pressure going on the defensive end. Inside the elbow to Pascarelli. She looks down to Stark, got a little bit underneath the basket, missed a shot there, and it was rebounded by Hall for Uniontown. Gorman's going to bring it up, top of the key over to the right side to Woods. She's going to thought about a three, but she's going to drive, try a cross-court wild pass that no one over there, so it'll be another turnover on Uniontown. It almost looks like Uniontown's a little surprised. You know, we did not come out with this intensity in the first half, and, you know, I think if we'd have came out, it'd be a lot closer game because we've got kind of Uniontown unraveling a little bit.
Yeah, this is probably a little closer to what we thought we should see here. Is, you know, some tough defense there by the Lady Devils, putting some pressure on, and there's going to be another turnover as Howard's going to kind of run out of bounds and then come back in and pick the ball up herself.
You know, and this defense is getting Howard a little bit unraveled, and we've seen that a lot last year. I thought she's done a lot better job this year kind of keeping her composure under, but and that's almost a reach foul, but it's a no call, so good no call on the other end, but no one there to rebound. So it looks like maybe the refs are opening this up a little bit, letting a little more body contact go.
Yeah, we saw some tic-tac fouls there early in the game. Now we're kind of getting a lot more physical here in the second half with only one foul being called. And definitely definitely a little more contact, and I'm good with that if that's how you're going to call it both ways, and they are being consistent that way. Lady Devils just needed to do a better job hustling down there on that last attempt to not let Uniontown get that rebound. A nice little cross-court pass there to Coulter, and she's going to finish with an easy layup.
Fry.
I thought it was number 2.
She made the pass.
Oh, my bad.
Yep. Fry
By-
made the basket.
By Coulter, 2 Fry, huh?
Yep.
Well, anyway,
What do
we did something.
they stopped for a sub, which I don't know.
I don't know if she had blood, something. I don't know. Missed that. Looked down the right down score. So coming out of that, Red Devils going to take a little timeout here. 3:32 to go here in the third quarter. 28-10. Full timeout. Lady Red Devils will be back in 60 seconds. Coming back here out of the timeout, Lady Devils inbound the ball to McGowan over the start. Going to drive a little jump shot there. That's a shot we need to be taking. Just try to get some of them to fall. Going to be rebounded Uniontown. Coulter's going to bring the ball up for the Lady Eagles.
Nice look there by Dreisbach. Good job of Pasquarelli poking it away, but going to retain possession for the Eagles. That's a good job by McGowan stepping in and taking the ball away. I was going to say she's surely going to get a foul called there.
Foul's going to be on number 25, Addison Hall. Going to be her second. It's team first. McGowan goes to the line for 2. First one's going to be short off the front of the rim.
Got a lane violation. She should get another one.
Howard's going to check back in for the Eagles. McGowan's going to miss the free opportunity, and Lady Devil's going to walk away with none out of that possession.
Drives back, gets it over to Howard, over to Gorman. Good job, Brant, stepping out, making her pass it off. Defensively, we're doing a great job the second half, putting some pressure on the ball and keeping that three-point shot pretty limited. Hall tries to get it over to Howard. She thought about pulling up. She'll cross-court pass over to Fry. Cross-court over to Dreisbach. Inside, try to get it inside to Fry. Good job of Stark there knocking away. McGowan will come out of there with the ball. Brant drives in a little bit of trouble here. Finally gets it out to Cleaver on over to Stark. Nice pass to Pasquarelli. Good finish. Good give and go there. Stark drove, gets it over to Pasquarelli, and she finishes.
Nice ball movement that time by the Lady Devils.
Drives back out on the right wing. Gets it over there to Fry. Stark, good job there. Pasquarelli stepping in. We got to get on the floor and fight for that ball. It's going to stay with Uniontown there.
You know, we don't get that jump ball, but that's good for the girls to get down there on the floor, tie up a loose ball. Right now, so far in this game, all those loose balls have gone Uniontown's way. We haven't even that's probably the first tie-up we've had.
How many points you got for Erie right now?
I don't know.
I thought we scored. I thought it should be 28-14, but maybe not.
Oh, 12.
Yeah, I was just hoping.
Foul there on Sarah Stark's going to be her team second. As Gwyneth Fry is going to shoot 2.
I think that's Woods.
Oh, that's 34, not 24. Yep. My bad. She misses the first, makes the second. Man, we just mess up everybody, don't we?
Oh, yeah. Name of the game, man. Name of the game. Brand over on the right wing. Gets down to Stark. She'll pop back out to Brant. Stark's going to drive the baseline, spin, getting a little bit of trouble, cross court over to Cleaver, on over to Brant, the right wing now. She's going to drive, a little running shot, and she's going to get fouled. Get to go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul's going to be on 0. Reese Gorman going to be her second. Brant to the line for 2. Brant connects on the first one. Gorman's going to come out and get a little break here in the third quarter. Brant's going to make them both.
Good possession there for the Lady Devils, going to the free throw line, knocking both of them down. Now we need to get a stop here. Gorman's out of the game, so.
Yeah, I don't know, Ryan, if you was watching the Lady Devil defense step right in front there, can't quite control the ball, going to get it back in, and nice drive to the basket by Coulter. Is going to get fouled by Pasquarelli. We got to catch that ball as it comes in the middle, Ryan. We can't let them have those second, third opportunities when they throw the ball right to our hands. Coulter makes her first free throw.
Yeah, we had girls in perfect position there to make the steal and just could not get it and end up giving up free throws here.
Pasquarelli picking up her third foul there. It's going to come out as Jacquino checks back into the game. Second shot is up and good for Coulter.
Under a minute to play here in the third quarter, 31-14. Brant on the right wing tries to get it into Stark. He gets knocked away there. Coulter doing a good job knocking it away, but now to McGann. She's going to drive, little shots up, no good. Rebounded there, fought for, but pulled away by Davis for Uniontown. Under 30 seconds left to play here in the third. Howard's going to control the offense now with Gorman out, and they're going to be content to kind of spread the floor and try to hold on to this thing for the last second of the last shot of the third here. Brant doing a good job making her work a little bit. Woods looking almost traveled, and she did travel. So a good job there by the Lady Devils defense, putting enough pressure on and making them turn the ball over here, try to get a last second score for herself. Uniontown's going to bring up a full court press here. And we got to move. Missed the cutter down the sideline. We do get it into McGowan here, under 10 to play. She's going to get it across with about 6 left. She picks the ball up. We're in a little bit of trouble. Get it to Stark. She drives. Nice little shot. Good. At the buzzer, we get 2 points there. So at the end of the third quarter, 31-16. We keep chipping away from the lead, but from the lead, but going to have to put some major pressure on here in the fourth quarter and get some more extra turnovers, Kramer.
Yeah, the Lady Devils come out there, made some changes defensively. Very unique defense they were playing. So they were man defense on 2 players. The other 3 players playing his own defense down there when Gorman and Howard were both in the game. And, you know, that defense worked pretty well for us except for a couple times when it didn't. And the weakness on that defense, hopefully, Uniontown doesn't see it when we come back out and in that situation is that backside, because pulling that that backside guard defensive player out on Howard or Gorman, whoever's on that wing on that other side, left that backside block wide open. They did hit it once or twice there, but we did a good job trying to get a hand in the passing lane when they did make that, because it is a cross-court pass and it's one of the tougher passes to make.
Yeah, that triangle too is difficult because the top person in that triangle, they're going to be the ones that have to fall back in that backside when it comes across. That triangle's going to. I mean, they're sliding across on the baseline, so the triangle's going to have to fall back. The top of the triangle's going to have to fall back to prevent that backside. And did a pretty good job overall with it that quarter.
Yeah, I'm sure that's something probably pretty darn new to them. So, impressed with how well they did. They were able to play that defense. And then, of course, when either one of them are off, they kind of went back to that box and one defense.
Stark with the turnover there, and the Eagles have the ball coming down the left-hand side with the Gorman. She'll get it over there to the left baseline. Good job, McGowan, reading that. She's going to have a trip to the
free throw line.
Yeah. Way to pull me out of that one.
Well, I think you were just anticipating that she was going to foul her.
I was hoping it was going to be an and one, but she caught her too quick.
Fouls on Riley Coulter, going to be her second. McGowan's first shot goes up and bounces in. I think she's going to connect on both free throws this time.
Gorman's going to get it. Brandt's going to keep on her. Davis back over to Wood. Wood's going to drive and kick it over to Coulter. Over to the right baseline. Inside to Coulter. Shots up, no good. What did they call there?
Travel call there on the Lady Eagles.
McGowan here on the left wing. She's going to drive in, try to kick it across, but Gorman stepped in. Now we're going to pass it ahead to Coulter. She goes up, no good, but there's a rebound and shot block. Now we're going the other direction with Stark. She got a two.
Oh, and she's going to get it to fall.
Not really how you run a 2-on-1, but hey, we got the basket and one, so that's the way it's going to work. And don't look now, folks, but we have brought it down to 11-point lead, so the aggressive defense here is trying to scratch and crawl and bring us back into the game here. This is a big free throw here by Stark. Oh. I thought it was a great hustle there by Jacqueline, all trying to get that rebound. I thought both girls had a hand on the ball, but going to get a foul call, I believe, on Josie there, isn't it, Kramer?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what happened. He called that last foul. The scoreboard had that last foul on 44, who's not on the varsity bench for the Eagles, so it should have been on 34.
Coulter for three, in and out, rebounded by Stark. Under 6.5 here left in the game. McGowan's going to bring it across the half-court line. Good job of keeping the ball under control. Now Cleaver's got it. Going to get it over to Brandt. Lady Devil got lucky there. Howard had to steal and it went off the foot, so we got the ball back here. McGowan on the right wing. Stark way outside. Good look. Got it somehow to Josie, but it's taken away there on the shot by Howard. She's going to push it ahead to Coulter. Back to Howard. She's going to drive left, scoop, up, and good. 5:40 left here in the fourth. 33-20 Uniontown. Going to have a timeout here on the floor. 30-second timeout by Coach Daniels. I think she was wanting to get Alex back in the game here.
Yeah, none too soon there, Ryan. I don't know. I'm kind of a person that thinks you need to have your best 5 players on the floor at all times, and I definitely think Alex is one of those 5. I know she's got 3 fouls, but you're deep into the fourth quarter here, down by a double digits. You need your best players on the floor regardless of the foul count, in my opinion. She's not doing you any good on the bench, so you just will let her go out there and play with the fouls and try to stay on the floor as long as possible.
You bet.
So it's good to see her get her back on the floor at least with 5 minutes to go.
Lady Devils have had to exert a lot of energy trying to claw back into this game, with that big lopsided first quarter. So I know they're probably kids are getting tight, but they're going to have to keep this intensity up if they're going to get back in this. A lot of time left, 5.5 left, 5:27, only down 13. They get the right things are rolling. McGowan tries to force it inside there to Stark, but it's knocked away. Erie will retain possession here. Cleaver to inbound the ball, gets it over to Stark. She gets it out to Brandt. Left wing over to the top of the key to McGowan. They're double teaming. Pascal leaves Stark wide open. Can't connect there, but she gets her own rebound. Cross court over to McGowan. She kicks it to Brandt. Cleaver's going to drive, cross court to McGowan. She drives in, gets hip checked. Bit of our ball on the baseline there. If they're going to continue to double team Pasquarelli like that, that backside, good job of Alex slipping in there. She got hammered, but no call. Taken away there, I believe, by Coulter. And now we're going to have Howard bringing it out across the half-court line back to Coulter on the left wing. Whew. Davis with a little shot, no good. Rebounded by Stark there on the backside. 4.5 left to play. Brandt picks it up, does get it to Pasquarelli. She cross courts it to Stark through her hands, but Cleaver tracks it down here. Howard takes it away. She's going to try to go coast to coast. Up, no good, but rebounded, gets her own rebound. She's going to pull it out. They're going to reset their offense here. Gorman's out on top of the key. Brandt trying to put some pressure on her. Davis elbow shots blocked there by Pasquarelli, and she walked with it, so it'll be a turnover on the Eagles. Wood's going to check back in for Davis for Uniontown. Hang in there. McGowan over on the right wing. There's the backside pass to Brandt. She's going to fire a shot up. No good. Rebound by Pasquarelli. She goes back up and good. And right there's what we talked about early in the game, Kramer. Pasquarelli got that great inside rebound position on that shot from Brandt, so it worked out excellent. We missed the shot, but we got the rebound, a score, and one.
Yeah, we got to get yourself in position, and we got to take those shots. And when it happens, something's good got to come out of it eventually. Pasquarelli's going to connect on the free throw, bring the lead down to 10.
Under 3.5 left here to play, 33-23. Uniontown's going to call full timeout here, and I'm guessing he's probably going to say we do not have to score. We just got to take care of the ball, and Red Devils are going to have to come out and get very, very aggressive now with 3.5 left to play.
Yeah, so if that's the strategy that Uniontown's going to go with, Fry's going to check back in, decent ball handler. Gorman, obviously a great ball handler. Howard, a great ball handler for the Eagles. So they've definitely got the ability to control that ball out there. So the Lady Devils are going to have to really step up that intensity. Right now is probably when you really wish you could play a little tough man defense here, jump all over somebody, make somebody that's not that great, outstanding ball handler get the ball and try to make a mistake. So
It's going to put a lot of pressure on McGowan and Brandt as they're going to have to deny Howard and Gorman the ball. Make somebody else on the team catch it and do something with it. I mean, even if you have to back off a little bit to let somebody else catch the ball, we need to keep it out of Gorman and Howard's hands.
Yeah, Brandt's only got one foul, McGowan with none, so they've got the fouls to give to be aggressive here. Cleaver's going to be on Howard.
Brandt's going to be on Gorman. Woods thought about it. She is going to shoot a little 18-footer, and she knocks it down. 3:03 left here, 35-23, Lady Eagles over your Lady Devils. McGowan over to Brandt. Inside to Stark. She'll kick it back out to Brandt. She'll fire a three. No good off the front edge. Howard with the rebound. Going to be a foul called on Sarah Stark.
It's going to be her third.
They get it to Coulter. Now back to Gorman. Brandt on Gorman. They'll get it over here to Wood. That's a good try there by McGowan. Time is the essence here.
Yeah, and that's the that's what we were talking about. That's the opportunity. It's in the hands of one of those not excellent ball handlers for Uniontown. Not to say she's not a good ball handler, but she's not one of their two key players, and McGowan just need to take that opportunity and try to steal it from her.
Gorman has it now at the top of the key. She's going to kick it over to Wood. Wood's going to drive baseline. Oh, they was able
nice save there by Coulter to get it back into Fry.
Woods taking them on the dribble, throws it away. Be a turnover on Uniontown.
I was going to say it was tipped off the Lady Devils, so it's going to stay with Uniontown underneath.
Well, I didn't see that.
Well, you can't see.
Well, that's true. There's a wall in my way.
I can move over.
No use it right now. Uniontown's kind of got the Lady Devils scrambling here as they're spreading the floor. Coulter thought about a three, but she's going to cross it back over to Howard. They got it in Howard's hands at the top of the key. Cleaver trying to work on her. Hand off to Gorman. Good job by Brandt. Just no one else there to pick up the loose ball. Good hustle by Brandt. Cleaver's going to foul Howard here. 1:23 left in the contest.
So that's going to be on Kinsey Cleaver, just going to be her second. It's going to be the team six. So next one will put the Eagles in the bonus, and Howard and Gorman are definitely not who you want to foul, but Brandt's going to come out and body check. Gorman's going to put her at the line for a one-on-one.
Well, with 1:16 left in the game, you don't have a lot of time to try to get it out of the hands. So if you're going to send them to the line, might as well take the closest one, and that's what Brandt did.
But hey, we haven't seen her make a free throw yet tonight, so now we have.
I did, and I'm behind the wall.
Gorman's going to go 1 for 2 on that attempt there. Going to make a 36-23, 13-point Uniontown lead. Lady Devils have to do something with the ball relatively quick. So McGowan's going to drive.
Going to get fouled there. I'm not sure who they're going to call that on.
It's like 22, is that what he said?
Well,
Brooklyn drives back.
She ain't even in the game, is she?
Well, I don't know.
No, she's on the bench.
24 is who we're going to give it to. Gwyneth Fry. McGowan's going to get the bounce and make the second one. Deficit back to 11.
Under a minute to play here.
Yeah, you're going to have to make some decision.
There's
had the ball in the hands of probably tonight anyway their worst free throw shooter. She's missed all but one of her free throws. So the Lady Devils have not fouled. At this point, there's no need to, as we're down to 30 seconds.
Fry's going to shoot, and we're going to foul her.
So after 45 seconds chip off the clock, we do finally get a foul there, and it's going to put Fry to the line for 2. She'll make the first. And the second.
Gown brings it across under 30 play, gets it into Stark, little turnaround shots, good. 38-27 here with 20 seconds left in the contest. Cleaver's going to keep trying to put a little pressure here on Howard. Under 5 to play. And that's the ball game, folks, as the Lady Eagles of Uniontown will come away victorious against your Lady Devils tonight, 38-27. We're going to step aside for a little bit, and we'll come back with the end stats for the game. We're back here live at Erie, Kansas, in between games here of the varsity girls and varsity boys action. We're going to give you a few stats here as soon as Kramer gets done finishing up the tallies for tonight. Girls come out a little sloppy in the first quarter, had a lot of turnovers, let Uniontown jump up, pretty big on us, 18-4, I believe, was the end of the first quarter. If you look at the final score, the Daredevils done a lot better job the second quarter and a great job the second half of shutting down Uniontown as far as letting them go. I mean, a lot of the scoring that Uniontown had was actually on a few steals out in the front court and able to get down and score easy layup before we could get back on defense. But good job there by the girls the second half, really establishing their defense a lot better. If they came out at the beginning of the game like that, it could have been a total different story. But I'm going to turn it over to Kramer now as he's got the stats for the varsity girls.
Yeah, Ryan, like you said, come out there that first quarter and committed a lot of turnovers. Defensively, we did not get a lot of turnovers. We kind of let Gorman sneak up on us here out of the woods, and she had 12 first quarter points. We knew Danielle Howard was going to be a factor in the game. We held her to 5 there in the first quarter. But coming on through the stretch, Gorman did not score again until that free throw at the end of the fourth quarter, so she finishes the game with 13 for Uniontown. But Howard did come back and play the game of basketball like she typically did, having those 5 first quarter points, and continued on through to end the game with 13. So Uniontown's got a pretty good program there, some youth on that team, and with 2 girls scoring 13 points apiece, definitely going to be a factor for them as they go on through the season. That's a team that where you got definitely an opportunity to see again here in the postseason. So definitely learned some things here coming out of this game tonight, like you said, and something to learn moving forward too as we got better that game after starting out in such a hole. For your Lady Devils, Haley McGowan's going to finish with 6. 4 of those 6 were free throws. Sarah Stark's going to end with 8. Riley Brandt with 2 free throws. And Alex Pasquarelli's going to lead your Red Devil scores with 11. So, coming away from tonight, the girls just going to have to look at that, see what they did wrong. Turnovers, going to have to clean those up. Come out and you're going to have to play 4 quarters of basketball. Was able to hold them to 2 points in the second quarter. Unfortunately, we only scored 4, so we weren't able to close that gap very much. Come out third quarter and scored 8, but gave up 11. So go into the fourth quarter, we score 11 and only give up 7. So, man, you really take that first quarter back out of the game, and it's a whole different ball game. If we play that first quarter a lot closer, this thing comes down to the wire for the Lady Devils, and hopefully they can build on that. It's tough when you come out on a loss like this to look at that good stuff that happened late in that game, because you're so focused on what happened at the beginning of the game and how big of a hole you dug yourself. But coach is going to have to take them girls into practice tomorrow and show them those stats as to how they turned that game around and made it look a whole lot better for them there after that first quarter. So, they've got something to learn from and build on here, Ryan, and hope they can do that moving forward as they're going to drop to 2-4 on the season.
Yeah, you bet. It's hard to, like you said, take the good away from a game that got away from you early. But, a lot of good was what happened in that second, third, and fourth quarters. And, it's a building stone for Coach Daniels as just looking for a way. You've seen a lot of different subs in and out early on in the game. And, a couple seniors came out and had to sit on the bench for a while, turning the ball over and just trying to get that bad stuff out of their head and get them back into the game. It was a good job by Daniels rotating that lineup, trying to find something that would gel, So looking forward, I think it'll come around. Like you say, eliminate that first quarter. It's a lot different game, but still a lot of season left. Only 6 games into it. You said we're 2-4, but a couple games go a little bit different way. We're easily 4-2. So nothing to hang your head at. We just got to get better on the turnover ratio and hitting some of them easy shots. But we're going to step away a little bit. We got about 11 minutes before the boys' game start. We're going to step away for a few minutes, and then we'll come back with a little bit of a pregame for the boys' game.
at forward, number 21, Hayden Eves. Starting for the Eagles, a sophomore, number 33, Lucas Snyder. And starting for the Red Devils at center, a 6'6" senior, number 32, Eric Dillinger.
Well, Mr. Kramer, we're back here getting ready to start the high school boys basketball game against the Uniontown Eagles and your Erie Red Devils. We apologize. We got tied up doing a couple interviews during the break there, so we weren't able to bring you the pregame show that we was hoping to bring you. But looking ahead real quick, Kramer, I think as long as we come out and play aggressive and hard like we have in the past, you know, we can try to do what we did to this Uniontown game when we played them in Humboldt.
Yeah, like we talked Tuesday, don't want to take anybody for granted or anything for granted. Every night you got to come out and play hard. So hopefully these Red Devil men can come out here and get this game started off on the right foot and finish this game strong.
You bet. We do get the tip, and Bartholomew's going to bring it across the half-court line, get it over to Ewan on the right wing, back to Bartholomew. Over to Ruark on the left wing, inside to the big man, kick out to Bartholomew for three, no good. And we're stuck. He says, yeah, Eric, you're a big man. Oh, no! Okay, folks, there's the fun and excitement for the night.
I think he should have counted it if he'd have tipped it in.
Uniontown, I don't know none of these kids. Anyhow, Red Devils come out in that aggressive man-to-man defense. They're going to have a turnover on Marlowe for Uniontown, be a Red Devils ball. Bartholomew comes across and kicks it over to Ewan. Ewan drives, kicks out to Dillinger at the top of the key, over to Bartholomew. Drives right wing, in a little bit of trouble there, kicks it out to Ewan for three-pointer from the baseline. No good. Good job by Bartholomew getting a rebound there. Going to reset out to Eads over to Ruark. Ruark's quick one step, loses control of it, but it's going to be fouled. They're going to give it to him on the shot, so he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Foul's going to be on Lucas Snyder, going to be his first, team first. Ruark for two. First shot's short.
Rebounded there by Dreisbach for Uniontown. They kick it home to Perry. He's over on the right wing, back to Dreisbach. He's working on Ruark. He's going to drive in, lose control of it. Ruark's going to pick it up, get it to Bartholomew. They're going to push it up the floor. He's going to kick it down to the baseline to Ewan, back around to Bartholomew. Over to Eads. Eads, quick step, going to get cut off there and get it back out to Ruark to top the key. He's going to fire a three, no good, but there's a big man fighting for it. He gets it, and he's going to get fouled. Be on the floor, so he'll go be Erie's ball on the baseline here.
Foul's going to be on number 12, Dawson Dreisbach. Going to be his first, team second. Inbound to Dillinger, shots up, no good. Gets his own rebound. As he goes up, he's going to be fouled and miss that shot as well. But he'll go to the line for two. 4, 10, 12, 33, 20. Foul was also on Lucas Snyder, going to be his second. Dillinger misses the first. And misses the second. Rebound by Uniontown.
Perry's going to push it up the floor for Uniontown here as he's going to drive left, kick it over to Snyder, or to Marlowe, excuse me, on over. Got a sub already. Marlowe drives right. Good job by Ruark. He'll kick it out to Perry. He's working on Bartholomew. He drives in, picks it up, kicks it out over to Marlowe. Marlowe drives, shot up, no good. Rebound by Dillinger. He's going to push. He's going to bring it up the center of the floor, take it all the way to the hole and score. First basket for Erie. 5:56 left here in the first quarter. It's just a 2-0 game. However, that's a good job by Dillinger taking it and just taking it hard straight to the hole.
Yeah, good to see the big man get in there, get a nice rebound, just pull it out and take it all the way and go all the way to the basket with it. Taking command of the game there, and that's something he's going to have to do in and out this year. And as we saw Tuesday night against Cherryville, teams are going to sell out to guard him inside, double team him when they have that opportunity. And so he's going to need to take control of the game and score when he's open and when he has that chance.
Nice crowd here tonight again to watch the Lady Devils and the men's boys basketball team here. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and showing their support, and thank the ones that are listening to us live here that could not be here tonight. Feels kind of weird being here on a Thursday night, Kramer. I'm going to have to actually get out of bed and go to work tomorrow.
I don't have to.
We could change that.
I got plenty to do.
I could call Joe and see if he could change that for you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. What time is it? He's probably asleep. We're back here live. Uniontown will have the ball coming off the timeout now. Stewart inbounds it to Dreisbach. He's going to push it ahead. Devils trying to run that trap. No, that's a little touch foul there.
Very ticky foul there. Going to be on Garrett Ruark. Going to be his first. Team first.
Marlowe to trigger it into Perry. Bartholomew doing a good job keeping Perry way out high. Marlowe has it now and gets it back over to Dreisbach. His three-pointer no good. Rebounded by Dillinger, and here he comes. He passes ahead to Ruark, kicks back out to Eads. He's going to fire a three, no good. Rebounded there by Dreisbach. Perry pushes ahead there. Good job of Dillinger trying to knock it away, but it goes out of bounds off of Stewart, so Erie will get the ball back. Another turnover for the Uniontown Eagles. Bartholomew triggers to Eads. Inside to Dillinger. Right hand, no good. Rebound knocked away there, but Perry will control it for Uniontown. Perry hands off to Marlowe. Marlowe looking, kicks it out to Snyder. Snyder over to Marlowe. Good job there by Eads knocking away. He's going to go coast to coast, lay it up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Dreisbach. Perry's going to try to force it the other way. Good job Bartholomew stopping it. Perry's shot, no good. Rebound by Ruark, kicks it to Dillinger. He's going to pass ahead to Ewan at the center of the floor. Ewan tries to get it to Eads, back to Dillinger. Dillinger goes up, and they're going to call a walk on him.
Byron Fry into the game for Uniontown.
Fry with the ball now, looks inside to Marlowe. Marlowe kicks it back out to Perry. Perry drives, little jump shot up, no good. Rebounded by Dillinger. He pushes ahead to Ruark on the right side. Ruark goes up and they call charge.
Yep.
Got behind the wall there. I couldn't see with the referee.
It's going to be the second foul on Ruark here in the first quarter.
Drives back top the key, gets to Marlowe. Marlowe drives on you and shots up, no good. Rebound, good hustle there by, I think that's 21. Fry, going to be a jump ball. Possession will go back to the Red Devils here with 4:04 left in the first quarter. A 2-0 ball game so far.
Into the game for the Red Devils is Omar Hernandez for Ruark with those two fouls.
Bartholomew gets it over to Eads. Hand off to Bartholomew. Long three, no good. Rebounded by Dillinger, and he loses out of bounds. So it'll be a turnover on the Red Devils here. Perry passed ahead to Marlowe on the right wing. Actually, that was drives back to Perry. Perry shots up and good. So 3:37 left here in the first quarter. Uniontown strikes to tie the game 2-2. Eads to Hernandez. Hernandez drives, kicks it back to Eads. Eads going to bring it to the top of the key, kick over to Bartholomew. Over to Hernandez. He drives, pull up, throw it right to Dillinger, and Dillinger goes up and score. I'm going to say good pass there by Hernandez to Dillinger.
I gave him the assist, by golly.
Perry for Uniontown gives it off to Marlowe. Marlowe gives it to drives back to Perry. Perry working on Bartholomew, trying to drive, picks it up, skip past the drives back top the key. He drives on Dillinger's spin. He walked with it. Good call there. Be a turnover on the Eagles. Bartholomew walks it up here, trying to set the offense. Picks it up, gets it over to Ewan on the left wing. Back to Bartholomew. Now we're to the right wing with Hernandez. Eads trying to post up the Marlowe there, and there's going to be a foul call on Uniontown.
It's going to be on 10, Joey Marlowe. Going to be his first, team fourth. Red Devil ball underneath.
Bartholomew to trigger it, gets it into Dillinger. He's going to hand off to Bartholomew, looking for Ewan on the swing around. 3-point shots up, no good. Rebounded, tipped around, brought down by Fry for Uniontown. Perry bringing it up, working on Bartholomew, gets it over to Marlowe. Marlowe surveying, passes on, drives back to left wing. He drives center, he traveled. Good call there.
Call foul. Fouls on number 13, Riley Ewan, his first, team third.
Marlowe to inbounds it, gets it to Fry. He dribbles it off his foot but retains possession there. Gets it back to Marlowe. He's going to drive on you and kick it out to number 20 there. He'll pass it back on to Marlowe. Offensive foul there called on Marlowe, so it'll be another turnover on the Eagles.
It's going to be his second, team fifth. Back into the game is Snyder with an I for Marlowe. Not to be confused with Snyder with a Y.
I didn't even notice that. Hernandez kicks it over to Dillinger. He's working on drives back, kicks it over to Bartholomew for a three, no good. Hernandez with the rebound. He's going to pass it out to Eads, gets to Ewan. Ewan rotating around the left wing to Bartholomew. He's trying to work on Perry. He's going to bring it back out. Skip right into Dillinger there. He's working, little shovel up and under, no good. And I'm not sure what they called there.
I think we're talking about it.
Did you say something, I wonder?
So we got a technical foul on number 32, Eric Dillinger. We're not entirely sure what happened here. Gavin Rising's going to check into the game for Dillinger. Luke Perry's first shot's up, no good. He's going to connect on the second one. It's going to bring the score to 4-3 Red Devils, but Uniontown will have the ball on the sideline.
1:14 left here in the first quarter. Stewart inbound it. He gets it into Perry. Kick over here to Snyder. Over to Dries back. He's going to drive on Eads, pick it up. He walked with it. Good call there. Be another turnover on Uniontown. Bartholomew's going to control it, bring it in here. Setting the offense, gets it over to Eads on the right wing, over to Hernandez. Ryzik working hard there on Fry inside. Bartholomew tried to squeeze it down low to Ewan. It'll be a turnover on the Red Devils. Here comes Drives back for Uniontown. He'll kick it over to Perry. Perry drives on Bartholomew. Shots up, no good. Rebound by Bartholomew. Bartholomew pushes the tempo. He pulls up, kicks it over to Hernandez. He'll throw a three up, no good. Rebounded by Stewart. Under 30 to play here. Perry's got the ball. He's going to get it to Drives back. Eads working out high on Drives back as Uniontown trying to set up for the last shot. Drives back's going to drive, kick to Perry. Perry checks the clock, picks it up, going to fire a shot, no good. Rebound there by Drives back, and he puts it up and in. And folks, at the end of the first quarter, it is the Uniontown Eagles 5, your Erie Red Devils 4.
What did we say right before we tipped off? Don't take anything for granted.
Yep.
And right now the Red Devils are struggling offensively to get anything going. Got two of our starters on the bench with fouls here in the first quarter, so that's definitely made a difference here in the game.
You know, Uniontown comes in a team that is here trying to rebuild their program, as there's only two seniors on the Uniontown team tonight, Driesback and Perry, which will play probably the whole game unless they get in foul trouble or foul out, obviously. But a lot of freshmen and sophomores. They only got one junior on the team, and he has yet to see any action. So this is a team that you needed to come out with some intensity, go ahead and jump on top of them, and you know, to get their demeanor down. But we've done just the opposite. We've been sloppy with the ball. We've made some bad fouls and got us in a little bit of foul trouble. And you know, the good news is we're only down by one. The bad news is Uniontown scored one more point than they scored the whole last game in the first half when we played them at Humboldt. So we got to get our things together here. You know, we see this a lot, Kramer. You come out and you play a team that, you know, you think you're going to come out and roll, and you just don't play with the intensity that you need to come out with to put them away.
Yeah, and I'm sure Coach Pfeiffer had that conversation right there in that break, you know, and talked about that intensity and get back to playing the basketball that we're accustomed to playing with. And right there you see Ethan Bartholomew get a tip there on the first possession.
Perry over to Snyder. Snyder back to Driesback. Driesback working on Ruark, goes up. Shot, no good. Rebounded by Ewan.
We don't have the clock running. Now it's going. We're going to extend the second quarter of play a little bit.
Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded there by Fry. Perry's going to push it ahead to Driesback. Driesback over to Snyder, back to Driesback. Nice little give and go. Not a good shot there. Rebounded by Ruark. Bartholomew's going to set the offense here at the top of the key, try to get something going with Ruark on the elbow. Good little drive, pull up shot, good. Maybe that'll get us started. 7:19 left here in the first half, 6-5. Red Devils pull back in front. Snyder on the right wing, looking, surveying the floor, gets it over to Perry, kind of on the baseline. Back to Stewart. Stewart over to Perry. Perry crosses up Bartholomew, shots up. Good job of Hernandez stepping in there and making that shot difficult.
Yeah, he got right in position there to make some chaos there for the shot opportunity.
Hernandez back to Bartholomew, over to Ruark. Ruark's going to fire a three, no good. I think the cold weather kind of took that one off a little bit there.
Ethan Dillinger's going to check into the game here for the Red Devils. Ponytail and all.
I'm not sure what you call that. I think somebody said that was a man bun or something, but
Well, or top knot.
yeah.
Travel's going to be the call on Uniontown.
What they used to call that little box where you wound it and something popped up out of it?
Jack in the box.
Jack in a box. Okay. Bartholomew over to Eads. Eads looking over to Ewan. Ewan to Bartholomew. Good screen there. He gets it into Dillinger. Dillinger, a little turnaround shot's good. Ethan Dillinger with the first 2 points for him tonight with 6:11 left here in the first half. Brings Erie up 8-5. Snyder over to Stewart. Back to Perry. Perry's going to drive on Bartholomew and kick it out to Stewart. Over back to Perry on the baseline. Drives back out on the right wing. Eads doing a good job trying to contain him. Stewart drives back with the shot and the score. 8-7 Red Devils. Bartholomew over to Ruark. Looks inside to Ethan Dillinger. He skips it to Bartholomew. He's going to kick it back to Eads, rotate it to Ewan, on over to Ruark. Erie passing it around the outside. Eads going to drive, try a reverse layup. No good. Rebounded there by Snyder. He'll get it off to Perry. Perry drives, shot, good. With that shot, Uniontown will take the lead here with 5:07 left in the first half, 9-8. Ruark gets it off to Ewan. Ewan throws not a very good pass, and Snyder goes up and scores on the other end. What's that thing called? Polish chicken. Ewan on over to Ruark. Ruark for three. Good. Tie ball game here with 4:33 left in the first half. Maybe that'll get us the Red Devils going here. Nice stroke there by Ruark. Perry brings it back for Uniontown. Gets it over to Stewart. Good job of Ethan Dillinger. He's playing a lot harder tonight. Oh, man.
Foul's going to be on Cade Need's going to be his first.
You know, it's good to see the intensity of Ethan Dillinger come out here tonight. As you know, first live action last Tuesday night. Looks like he's really trying to pick it up here on the defensive end.
Yeah, definitely a lot more get up in his go here tonight than there was Tuesday night, and that's good to see. Snyder with a Y is going to come in for Snyder with an I.
Bartholomew gets it over to Ewan. Ewan on over to Ruark there on the baseline. He'll fire another three, and he'll bury it. Three-pointer for Ruark puts the Red Devils up by 3, 14-11 with under 4 minutes to play here in the half. Drives back, working on Eads. He's going to drive, throw the shot up, and good. Nice little runner there by Driesback.
That was good defense by Caden. I mean, he just played right up on him. He just got outplayed there by Driesback, and, you know, it's going to happen from time to time.
Eads working on Fry. He'll kick it out. Shot by, I believe, Ewan, no good. There's Dillinger fighting for the rebound, but I think it's going to go out of bounds off of Ethan Dillinger there. Big brother going to check back into the game now. How many fouls Eric got? 2?
Just that one.
Just one. Bartholomew working on Perry. He'll get it off to Stewart. Stewart back over to Driesback. He's going to run that same runner up. No good. And here comes Dillinger. Eric Dillinger's leading the way here. Gets it ahead to Ewan. Ewan goes up and gets fouled. Good job there by Eric, not forcing the issue, getting a charge there, kicking it off to Ewan.
Absolutely. He saw what he needed to see and got it kicked over to him. Defense recovered well on Ewan, and he was able to wait on it so that he didn't get blocked and actually got the foul. foul's going to be on Lucas Snyder, and that's his third, so he's going to come out of the game as Matthias Johnson's going to check in for Uniontown. Ewan will connect on 1 out of 2 there, making the lead 15-13 Red Devils. Bartholomew's going to put a little pressure on the inbounds.
Good job there by rear arc reaching in. Here comes Dillinger on the left-hand side. He'll go up and score. Eric Dillinger for 2 there. Perry's going to push it up the right-hand side, get away with the push-off. He'll pull up the free throw line, and he'll bury that shot. 2:28 left here in the first half. It's a 2-point contest as the Red Devils are up 17-15. Bartholomew resetting the offense here, gets it to rear arc over to Ewan. Ewan's going to try to kick it inside, but decides to go to Ethan Dillinger on over to Bartholomew. Bartholomew's on the right wing, gets it to the baseline to Eric Dillinger. He'll kick it over to Ewan. Ewan for 3, no good. Touched out of bounds, should be off a Dry's back, but they're going to say Eric knocked it out.
Hernandez back in the game for the Red Devils for Ewan.
Under 2 left here to play in the half. Perry brings it up, working on Bartholomew here. He'll cross right, get it over to Stewart, back over to Marlowe. Marlowe's going to kind of drive on Hernandez, kick it to Dreisbach. On over to Stewart. Stewart fumbles it around a little bit, gains control of it. Top of the key over to Marlowe to the right wing. Marlowe drives left, and there's a dumb foul there by Eric Dillinger trying to step out to take away that drive, but he's got to be careful now as he's kind of, I think they're getting into his head just a little bit, so he needs to calm his composure and clear his head, Kramer.
Yeah, it's got to get that under control and get back to playing the basketball that he's been playing and, not get himself in trouble here.
Drives back, top of the key, kicks it on over to Stewart. Stewart's going to drive left, get it over here to Marlowe. Marlowe working on Hernandez, shoots, misses, but they're going to call a foul here. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul's going to be on Omar Hernandez, going to be his first. Marlowe at the line to shoot 2. First one's short off the front of the rim. Makes the adjustment and connects on the second one as goes 1 for 2 on the free throws. Brings it back to a 1-point ball game.
Bartholomew into Dillinger, hand back to Bartholomew, drives right all the way in. Shot blocked by Dreisbach. Uniontown will take over possession here as Perry pushes it up the floor, crosses over Bartholomew, picks it up, gets it to Dreisbach. Dreisbach surveying the floor, gets it to Stewart. Stewart driving. Ruark about had to steal there, but gets it to Dreisbach on over to Perry. Perry pulls up way outside. Yep.
Ethan Dillinger going to get caught for the reach there. Going to be his first, team 8, so we'll be in the bonus. Caden Eads going to check back into the game for Ethan Dillinger. First shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Eads.
Under a minute to play here in the first half. Ruark hands off to Hernandez. Brings it around over here past to Eads on over to Bartholomew. Ruark going to fire a 3. No good. Rebounded there by Stewart for Uniontown. He'll kick it over to Perry. Under 30 to play. Ruark, good job of stepping in. Gets it ahead to Bartholomew. Under 20 to play. Bartholomew picks it up, gets it over to Eric Dillinger on the right wing. He's going to dribble up, get it to Ruark, top the key, dribble over to Hernandez. Back to Bartholomew. Under 10 to play. Back to Bartholomew under 5. He's going to have to do something. He's going to drive and get fouled, and they're going to call an offensive foul. Was that on Eads?
It's going to be his second, Caden Eads.
Well, I'm not sure what transpired there. The ball was kind of in play. Subs went to the box, and anyhow, we're going to get a timeout given here to Coach Piper, a 30-second timeout to reset his group here. And, oh, man.
A lot of confusion there on Uniontown on the inbounds pass. I really hate that 5-second or that timeout call because that was, I think, the official over here was ready to make the 5-second call, and unfortunately Piper called a timeout because we left somebody wide open on the other side of the floor. I really don't know what was going on there.
I don't know what that ref across the court was giving him a timeout for. It was already a 4-second. I mean, they already handed him the ball, so. I mean, at that point in time, he shouldn't have granted a timeout.
Yeah, the ball was being inbounded when he blew the whistle.
But anyhow, Uniontown's going to throw it in. Marlowe gets it to Perry. He fires a three-pointer, and it's no good. And I'm going to be honest with you, folks, that is the end of the first half, and I'm thankful it's over. Erie does have the lead here, 17-16, but I would sure hate to be headed to that locker room.
Yeah, especially, finished really sloppy there at the end of the first half. At a minute and 12 seconds to go in the half, we had the ball. A lot of times you'll see Coach Piper just tell his team set up and let's, kind of run that clock down. We didn't. We took a drive, took a shot that probably didn't want. Went back the other way, held Uniontown, came back with under 40 seconds to go. Definitely at that opportunity, Coach Piper's usually thinking we want one shot. We didn't take it again. Missed that. We shot another three-pointer with 20 seconds. So 3 opportunities there, under a minute to get the last second shot, and we finally probably took one. Didn't get it. Got a foul called, or we didn't get that third shot off. I guess we got the foul call. Give it back to Uniontown with 1.5 seconds to go. So it definitely got ugly there in the end of the half, and the Red Devils are lucky to be leading this game by 1.
You bet. And if you're Uniontown, you got to be extremely happy to, only give up 17 points to begin with for a half. I mean, that's a lot of times our quarter score, So they're not in foul trouble other than their one big man there. I don't know which one's got 3.
Lucas Snyder's got 3.
So other than that, they're not in foul trouble. But, turning our attention to the Red Devils, this is the second game out, in a row here. We come out pretty sloppy, pretty lackadaisical against Cherryville. Kind of got some things going, though, and finally pulled through, and ended up, winning the game, which is the main point of the contest. But we're going to have to get things together and really come out this second half and show where we were at before we left for the break.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Definitely not playing with the same zip that we had before Christmas. And Red Devils going to have to turn that up, get that going for them again. And, right now Ruark's got 8 points leading the Red Devil scores, connected on a pair of threes there in the second quarter. Had to sit most of the first quarter with 2 fouls. So definitely need to get him back on the floor, get him in a rhythm there. Dillinger's only sitting on 6 points and missed 2 free throws. So 2 high scorers there for the Red Devils, not sitting where we want to see them. Our third high scorer for the team, Ethan Bartholomew, just held scoreless here in the first half.
You hit that big stat. Eric Dillinger was 6 points in the first half, and I'll be honest with you, for the way the first half has went, he's lucky to have 6. I mean, he's been very frustrated at the beginning, and the young man just needs to kind of calm down, take a breath, and let that head clear and go back to playing the game. I mean, there's not a person out there that could probably handle him one-on-one. but we've talked to him from time to time all year. They're gonna keep trying to get in his head by throwing 2, 3 defenders at him, and he's just gonna have to find that open man and dish it off and get the easy ones, and the easy ones come.
Yeah, and I think probably the majority of his 6 points came off of some layups or some easy buckets there. Right now, he has not been a threat inside offensively because of that double team they're putting on him. Anytime that ball comes in there, they're really dropping, selling out that outside to get him to cover him. Fortunately for Uniontown right now, it's working for them. We're not getting that ball kicked back out to somebody and hitting that open shot after they collapse. So definitely the transition we got to take in here at the halftime to come out in the third quarter and do that.
You bet. And I think one adjustment that would probably be, taking a look at, if Coach Pfeiffer watches film, which I think he watches film about, I don't know, 6 to 8 hours a day. He works an 8 hour day. He has practice or games, and he goes home. And I give a lot of respect to his wife, because I'm pretty sure this time of year that's all he does when he gets home is watching film. One of the smartest, best coaches I've had the pleasure of getting to watch coach. I think he's going to start using Eric a little different. I could be totally wrong, but Eric's got a nice little 14, 16, 18-foot jump shot. I don't be surprised, if they're going to keep double, triple teaming him inside, they're going to maybe move him around, pull him outside, and open that outside game up to where maybe he can take a few of them shots, knock them down, and then try to open that middle up for him inside.
Well, if they go and man up defense on us, and you pull everybody out on the perimeter like that, it opens up that drive opportunity a whole lot. And like you said, we've watched it several times. Eric's definitely capable of bringing that ball up the floor and handling that ball and taking that drive. He's just going to have to stay under control when he does it, and know when he's got his player beat, so that he doesn't get himself in a situation, to get an offensive foul.
You bet. Folks, we're under 5 minutes here, about 4.5 left in the half. We're going to step aside a little bit, kind of catch our breath a little bit, and bring you the second half action. We're back here live getting ready for second half varsity boys action. Erie Red Devils will come out with their 5 starters. It appears that Uniontown will also come back with their 5 original starters. Ruark gets it over to Ewan, over to Beads on the left wing. Back to Dillinger, top the key, skip over to Bartholomew. Bartholomew working. Uniontown staying in that 2-3-2-1-2 zone. Stewart knocks it away. It'll stay Erie's possession there on the baseline. You know, Bose, from years past, it almost looks like that we'd always kind of struggle against that zone offense. We'd play a lot better offense when it's man-to-man defense.
We do.
Other side. Well, Bo's trying to get the mic on it. He's a little bit. He knows how to run them, but he don't know how to turn them on. Dillinger coming back down there. He takes it up and scores. So a nice start here for the Red Devils as we jump out to a 5-point lead, the biggest lead of the game with 7 minutes left here in the third quarter, 21-16. Welcome back, Mr. Kramer.
Hey, who made our first 2 points?
And your mic ain't working.
Who made our first 2 points?
I believe Ruark. Okay.
Eric make all 4?
Okay. Never mind. See, that's what you asked me for. I don't know.
I don't know. You were the one watching.
Bartholomew for 3. No good. Rebounded by Eads. Eads drives. Shot up. No good. Rebounded by Eads. He gets his own rebound. He gets to Bartholomew. That's when he should have looked inside. Eric had that little baseline right there, but they're going to kick it back out to Eads on the left wing. He's going to drive, get blocked by Perry, but there will be a foul call.
Means he didn't get blocked. He got fouled.
That's right. Uh-oh. Look down for a second. Must have a timeout.
It's going to be Luke Perry's first foul.
Uniontown called that one, or I'm assuming?
Yeah, I missed it.
You know, we've missed a lot tonight for some reason. And now you taking your headset off. I can't even talk to you. So we'll be back in about 50 seconds. Back here live at Erie, waiting for Eads to shoot his free throws here.
First shot is up and good. Second shot is off the mark.
Rebounded by Marlowe for Uniontown, kicks it up to Perry, up to Dreisbach. Back to Marlowe. Marlowe's going to drive left, working on Ewan over there. Pulls up, tries to kick it inside there to Snyder, but it's knocked away by, I believe, Eads.
He's going to get called for a foul there. It's going to be his third. I don't make the calls. I just saw it.
I'm just staying quiet. Good job there by Dillinger knocking it away. Gets Ruark back to Dillinger. He's going to lead the way. Good job there by pulling it out. Cross court back to Bartholomew over to Ruark. Ruark drives left hand. He got hip checked. No call, but there's Dillinger with the rebound. He's going to get fouled.
It's going to be on Luke Perry. Going to be his second. Little Dillinger back into the game.
Dillinger way out high, gets it over you at the top of the key, down to rear arc, a little 18-footer, no good. Good job there, Veery trying to crash the boards, but it goes off of the hands of either Bartholomew or Dillinger there. Couldn't see it, but be Uniontown's ball. Perry going to bring it across, get it over here. Good job by the defense, but drives back, has it on top, kicks it over to Perry at the left baseline. He'll drive up to the free throw line, pull up the elbow, no good, rebounded by Dillinger. Eric's going to bring it up the floor here. Reedon gets it to Ewan down low. Good job by the Eagles defense there to kind of knock it away. Good hustle there by Luke Perry. It'll be out of bounds off of Uniontown, though, so Erie will retain possession. Ruard to trigger the ball into Bartholomew over to Ewan. Little Dillinger out on the wing, gets it to his big brother down low. Eric working a little turnaround shot, no good. Rebounded by Marlowe. Perry pulls up, long three-pointer, good. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter, 22-19, Erie with the three-point lead. Bartholomew over to Ruark, over to Ewan. Ewan dribbling around, gets it to little Dillinger. He'll pass it off to his brother Eric. He'll drive in, force his way in, up and under, no good. Rebounded by Stewart. Perry working on Bartholomew, gets it to Drives-back, drives, Euro step, going to get called for the travel. Turnover on Uniontown.
Right now, Uniontown's just doing a great job defensively, keeping Eric Dillinger on the frustrated level. He's kind of starting to force some things that are not there. He's just going to have to calm down a little bit, take what's there, and not try to force too much.
Bartholomew for three, no good. Rebounded by Stewart. They're going to call dead ball as it bounced off the top of the pole.
And right now you see a lot of Red Devils trying to force something maybe that's not there. So the whole team's got to kind of calm that back down offensively.
Perry does a good job of driving it out of bounds there and throwing it off of Ewan, so they'll retain possession down there. Perry will trigger it in for the Eagles. They'll get a baseline stack going across, pass it into Marlowe. He'll pick it up. Ball's dead. Get out there, boys. Drives back on Ruark. His shot's up. I don't know if that was blocked or went off the edge of the backboard. Could you see?
I couldn't.
Don't matter. Bartholomew brings it back, gets it to Eric Dillinger. He walked with it. Red Devils going to pick up a little bit of extended defense here, but Perry has no trouble getting it across the floor now, working on Bartholomew. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Bartholomew. 3.5 left to play here in the third quarter. Good look inside to Eric, left-hand scoop, good. Good job by Bartholomew getting it to Dillinger. It had position on the inside, Kramer.
Yeah, that was a great move and exactly what you got to do. Take what they give you when it's there because they're going to have those weaknesses.
Marlowe drives, left hand, no good. Dillinger with the rebound. He's going to push it up the left-hand side of the floor. He's going to kick it out to Ewan for three. No good. Dillinger fighting for the rebound. He's going to go up strong. No foul call. He's going to keep fighting for it. The third opportunity. It's good. Way to stay with it, kid. 2:53 left here in the third. 26-19.
Right now, all 8 Red Devil points come off Eric Dillinger this quarter.
Stewart inside. He's going to get tripped. Daggone, are they going to get Dillinger for that one?
It's going to be. That'll be his third. Riley Hayes going to check in for Eric Dillinger.
Perry to trigger it in for Uniontown, gets it out there. Now drives back, has it inside, turnaround shot is good. 2:30 left here in the third, 26-21. Bartholomew back to Ruark. Ruark over to Ewan. Ewan to Little Dillinger. Over to Bartholomew. Uniontown has kind of went to a man defense now. I was surprised they was doing really well in that zone, but I don't know. Maybe they've been playing man there for the last couple of minutes. Maybe while we got some of them inside looks, Kramer, I just now picked up on it.
The foul was on Dry's back. Sorry, I was trying to catch that foul.
Oh, you're good.
Not ignoring you.
Good move there by Ruark with left hand. No good, but he'll get fouled and get to go to the line to shoot two.
Dry's back's going to pick up back-to-back fouls there by Ruark. Going to put him at 3 for the game. As Ruark goes to the line for 2. First one's way short.
You won't see that from Ruark very often.
Nope, he'll recompose here. He gets the second one up, and it's going to rim in and out. Rebound by Ethan Dillinger. He goes up, misses. Rebound by Uniontown.
Perry, long three-pointer, no good. Going to be chased down and saved by Stewart, but his foot was on the line, so it'll be a turnover against Uniontown. Under 2 minutes left to play. 5-point lead here for the Red Devils. Bartholomew gets to the Ruark. He's going to drive, spin, layup, no good. Rebounded by Perry. Perry pushing ahead to Dry's back all the way in. No good, but Stewart with the rebound and put back. Pulls the lead down to 3 with a minute and a half left here in the third quarter.
We had 3 white shirts down there. No reason we didn't pull that rebound down, but everybody jump up trying to block a shot.
Ethan Dillinger trying to drive. Going to get fouled. And that's good news. Snyder, I believe that'll be his 4th, isn't it, Kramer?
Yes, sir. That is on Lucas Snyder. Going to be his 4th. Dillinger will go to the line for 2. Well, maybe.
They call that on the floor? There is no way you call that on the floor.
Yeah, there is. He called that on the floor. So Red Devil ball underneath.
Oh, man, nice move there. Ethan with the missed shot. He's going to get another opportunity. He kicks it out to Ewan for 3. Ewan, no good. Rebounded by Bartholomew, and they're going to call an offensive foul
On Bartholomew. Going to be his first.
Drives back, working on Ruark, no good, but he gets his own rebound, puts it up and in.
Yeah, we got to do a better job of rebounding there. That first shot was totally out of control. No reason we don't pull that rebound down.
Ewan over to Ruark. Ruark for 3, no good. Rebound fought for. Going to be chased down by Ethan Dillinger. Bartholomew's going to get it. He's going to drive, jump, stop, good. 30 seconds left here in the third, 28-25. Red Devils clinging to a 3-point lead here over the Eagles. Marlowe for Uniontown picks it up, tries to get it inside, but there's Hayes. He's going to step in and steal it, and he's going to bring it up the right-hand side of the floor, get it over to Bartholomew, over to Dillinger. Ruark has it on the left-hand side. He'll get it to Bartholomew. 10 seconds left, setting for the last shot now. However, there's about 5 seconds left, and we haven't. There we go, getting it to Ewan. He forces it inside, turnaround shot by Ruark, no good. And I don't know, Kramer, just wasn't a very good shot for a last-second shot with much time as we had.
Yeah, we held that ball way too long. Waited until 5 seconds to try to do anything with it. Looked to me like we probably need to start that 3 or 4 seconds sooner, so we had opportunity to set a screen and get somebody open, and did not take advantage of. Once again, did not take advantage of a last-second opportunity.
Not only that, I mean, you want to allow that shot to come off, even at a miss. You'd like to have it, 1 to even 2 seconds for the chance to fight for the rebound and a putback. So, we waited too long to where we didn't get a good shot, and there was no time left to even try for a rebound and put back on.
Yeah, and we had position on the backside, so had that happened, like we said, Riley Hayes was over there for that rebound. He, clock had already expired after that, so got to do a better job offensively. Clock management there, had plenty of time, just sat out there, 28 feet away from the basket and let too much time click off the clock. And the Red Devils now with a 3-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Uniontown's got to feel pretty darn good about themselves here. They haven't had the lead since early in the game, but, they've been right there knocking on the door the whole way.
You bet, and Uniontown will have the first crack at it coming out here for the fourth quarter as possession there will give them the ball. Perry's going to bring it across the timeline there, working on Bartholomew. He's going to lose control of it, and it's fought for. You'll have to go on.
They'll maintain possession over to Stewart as he's going to go up. Shot's going to be blocked and out of bounds. It's going to be off the Red Devils, so it'll be Uniontown ball underneath. Red Devils have their starting five back on the floor to start this fourth quarter. Perry's going to inbound the ball, looking over it to Stewart. Drives back to the top of the key. Back to Stewart. He's going to be over his head, tip it out of bounds. Going to be Red Devil ball. 7:38 to go in the contest. 28-25 Red Devils.
Ewan on the left wing gets it to Eric Dillinger up high. He's going to drive, kick it out to Eads, back over to Bartholomew at the top of the key. Fakes the handoff to Ruark, takes the right side, gets it inside to Eric Dillinger. He'll kick it out to Ewan for three. No good. Dillinger gets the rebound, though. He'll get his pocket picked, but anyhow, Bartholomew ends up with it. Dillinger in the center, goes up, no good. Rebounded there by Fry. Fry will kick it over to Perry. Perry's going to bring it down, pull up at the free throw line.
Going to get called for the carry over there about the timeline, Ryan. A bit turnover on the Eagles, back to the Red Devils.
Bartholomew setting the offense here for the Red Devils, gets it to Eads on the right wing. He'll pick it up and get it over to Ruark inside to Dillinger. A little turnaround shot, no good. But there's
nice
Ruark.
follow.
You bet. Man, he can get up.
Yeah, he can.
Drives back on the right wing, going to work against Ruark. Good job of defense there by Ruark. Perry's at the top of the key, gets it to drives back. Perry on the left wing over there. Bartholomew working on him. Perry drives. He's looked like he slipped and traveled, but no call there. We're going to end up with drives back on the left wing here. Gets it to Perry. Perry's going to drive, pull up, shot, no good. Rebounded by, tipped around and get it by Bartholomew. Bartholomew's going to look to push here. Get it to Ewan on over to Ruark for a corner three-point shot, no good. Fought for, tipped out. Ewan gets it. Bartholomew over to Dillinger. Dillinger working left hand up, no good. Fights for it, keeps it. Finally going to get a foul called. And I would say go to the line to shoot two, but I was wrong last time, so we'll see what happens.
And the foul was on the shot this time. Foul's on Joey Marlowe. Going to be his third. Dillinger to the line for two. Continues to stay cold from the free throw line. Going to miss them both, but the Red Devils are going to maintain the rebound and reset here. 5:50 to go in the game.
Good job of Ruark getting up. Couldn't get the rebound, but knocked it out to his teammate there. Now he's going to drive, go up, no good. Rebound, I believe, is going to be by Drives back there. He'll get it out to Stewart, and he'll get it on over to Perry. Perry's going to drive on Bartholomew all the way to the hole. Left hand, no good. Eric Dillinger gets up for the rebound. He's going to push it ahead to Ruark on the left side. Back to Dillinger. He's going to go in, kick it to Ruark, around the top to Ethan Dillinger. Back to Bartholomew. Erie trying to set their offense here, trying to get it to Dillinger down low. Double team kick out to Bartholomew for three. Good. That's what we need to see happen. We need some of them guys start hitting them outside shots like that, Kramer.
Yeah, that three-pointer is going to take the Red Devils up by 8, the largest lead of any team today.
Drives back, give and go to Snyder. Snyder left hand, good little move there by Snyder. That's Levi Snyder. Rear arc in the corner down there, gets it to Dillinger at the free throw line. Back to rear arc for three from the right wing, and he buries it.
Uniontown says they're going to take timeout after back-to-back three-pointers by the Red Devils. Going to take a full timeout here. 4:36 to go here in the contest. Red Devils have stretched that lead now to 9. Well, Ryan, hey, I want to thank, sorry, did I scare you?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Sorry, I want to thank our cameraman tonight, Brad Demerick, for coming up and videoing for us tonight. So if you don't like the video, it's Brad's fault.
Hey, that's all right. He volunteered. He just won the job the rest of the season. And Perry on Bartholomew. Gets it over here.
Now you're on.
Yeah. That's what happens when you don't turn the button on. Might have been better off. Rear arc at the top of the key, tries to get it to you, and he's going to fire a three. No good. Rebound fought for there by Ethan Dillinger, but it comes out to Fry for Uniontown. He'll get it over to Perry, so we're under 4 minutes left to play here in the game. The Red Devils have a 9-point lead.
Nice hustle there by Eric Dillinger to get a hand in the passing lane there. Red Devils can't get a hold of it, so it's going to flip out of bounds. A Uniontown ball on the sideline.
Perry to trigger it in, gets it. Good job there by Eric Dillinger again, knocking it away from Lucas Snyder.
Snyder's got 4 fouls on him, so Eric kind of continued to irritate him. Maybe he'll get a little pushy on the other end of the floor and foul out. Shot goes up, and he gets his own rebound, kicks it back out, drives back. We're going to get a jump ball on that block there by Ethan Dillinger. Nice job there by a young man going straight up and not getting his body into him. Putting full hand on the ball and going to get the jump ball possession arrow to the Red Devils. You thought he was going to call foul, didn't you?
I did. I was about to come uncorked.
Just push that little button on the back.
Yeah.
Ethan Bartholomew is going to drive the lane and get fouled. Going to go to the line for a 1-on-1. That's going to be on Snyder, and that's going to be his 5th foul of the night. So he's going to foul out with 5 fouls and no points for Lucas Snyder. Told you that was going to happen, didn't I?
What's that?
That he was going to get agitated down here from Eric, and he's going to go down there and foul.
Yeah, it was a great call, by the way.
Because that's what I would have done.
Yeah. Your daughter, too.
My daughter, too. Yes, sir. Ethan Bartholomew is going to miss the first one. Rebound by Uniontown. 3:20 to go here. 9-point Red Devil lead.
Perry drives and kicks off to Stewart. He can't hold on to it. Bartholomew comes out of the pack with it. He's going to push it up the left-hand side. He'll kick it to Eric Dillinger. Top of the key, 3-pointer.
Money.
Good. Not nice stroke there, and you know that's
Uniontown's going to take another 30-second timeout here. 3:04 to go.
you know the young man has a very nice shot when he's collected. Has hit several of those already this year, and I think you'll see him really utilize that more down the stretch, which will help open that inside game for him.
Yeah, absolutely. When you're double teaming a guy inside and think that, hey, that's what we got to do is take control of him, and he says, okay, I'm going to pop out here. And when he can back off and hit a three-pointer like that, he's hit one per game, except for Tuesday night he didn't have one. But in all the other games this year, he's hit one of those. So definitely showing that he's capable, along with the rest of a lot of the team members on this team. So that definitely helps out that ball club when you got a big guy that can shoot.
You bet. Erie's going to come out here and put a little pressure full court. Drives back. He's working on Ruart. He passes it off to Snyder. Snyder on the left-hand side gets it to Marlowe over here on the right. He'll give it back to Dreisbach. Dreisbach drives. Ruart contends, and you're going to have a foul. Dreisbach will go to the line to shoot two here. Foul was called on Ruart. First one's a little short. Second one is good, so 2:42 left here in the contest. 39-28, Red Devils over the Eagles. Pass ahead to Dillinger, and couldn't quite hang on to it, but good news is it's going to go out of bounds off the Eagles here, so Erie will retain possession here on the baseline. Going to change it up a little bit and have Eric Dillinger throw it in here. He's going to get it into Ruart, step right inside for a nice little layup. Good move, good finish there for the big man. Perry gets it off to Dreisbach for Uniontown. Dreisbach's going to drive, back it back out here. Working on Ruart, gets it over in the corner. Perry's looking to do something with it here, and he's going to
turn around. Jumper's going to be up and get stuck between the rim and the backboard. Eric Dillinger's just going to jump up there and grab it this time, so try to flip it around. Possession arrow is going to go to Uniontown, so they'll inbound the ball underneath.
Dreisbach gets it into Stewart. Stewart's in the lane for about 5 seconds, but no call. Turn around and makes it. 1:58 left in the contest. 11-point lead here by the Red Devils. Ruart bringing it up, gets it over to Bartholomew. Good look to Ethan Dillinger. Quite couldn't handle the pass there. Turns it over. Here comes Perry back for the Eagles. He'll pull up three-pointer. Good. 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter as we have a full timeout called by the Uniontown Eagles. It's 41-33, 8-point lead for your Red Devils.
Yeah, that's a big transition there, Ryan. Big transition there, Ryan, from, Ethan Dillinger not quite being ready to see that cross-court pass coming at him. He was going up to shoot before he caught the ball to come back Uniontown, and Luke Perry just pulling up from way downtown and lighting that ball up, knocks that lead back down to 8. But Uniontown's out of timeouts. And about a minute and a half, minute and 40 to go.
Uniontown's going to come out and probably put a little pressure here.
Be Red Devil ball underneath Uniontown's basket. Ruark to inbound. He does have the baseline to run. It's it into Dillinger, over into Eads.
Good job by the Devils there not trying to press the issue and just back it out, spread the floor now, waste a little clock, make them foul you. You've got the 8-point lead. Dillinger working out on top. Drives back trying to come out, and they got a 5 count on him. Good job of getting rid of it there. Ruark now he's going to kick it back to Dillinger. Let the big man dribble out here. Drives back to Ruark. Left Dillinger all alone for a layup. Good look there by Bartholomew.
Yeah, that's good ball movement, but good clock management. Took 40 seconds off the clock there and 2 points.
Perry, he's going to look to shoot here as he's going to drive on Bartholomew.
Get called for the push off there. Number 5, Levi Snyder. That's going to be his first. So it'll be Red Devil ball here on the sideline right in front of the Uniontown bench. Ruark to inbounds. Uniontown obviously coming back with that full court pressure. Gets it into Ewan. He's right at half court. Gets it back to Ruark and across. Drives back's going to foul Bartholomew.
Good sportsmanship by Driesback. He fouled him a little hard there, but held on to him, told him, good job, buddy.
So Bartholomew go to the line for a 1-on-1. 40.9 seconds to go. First shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Dillinger, though.
Big rebound there.
Foul is also on Levi Snyder, now his second. Caden Eads will go to the line for a 1-on-1. Oh, that is the 10th, so he's going to shoot 2. Caden is 1 for 2 for the night.
Not no more.
Not no more. He's 2 for 4.
Perry gets it for Uniontown. Don't foul there, big man. He's going to go all the way. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Dillinger. He's going to kick it over to Bartholomew. Under 20 to play here in the game. 11-point lead by the Red Devils here. Dillinger over to Bartholomew, just spreading the floor. Get it over to Ruark. Skip past to Dillinger. He's going to drive, back it back out. Just killing a little time here. We're under about 5 seconds left to play now. Gets it to Ewan, back over to Ruark, over to Bartholomew, and that's the ball game, folks. Erie Red Devils come out victorious over the Uniontown Eagles, 44-33. Not the game they wanted to come out and play, but, folks, it's a win. They stay undefeated for the season. And we're going to go ahead and turn right to the stats so we can get wrapped up and get out of here.
So for you, Uniontown Eagles, Luke Perry with 13, Dreisbach with 11, Stewart with 4, Marlowe 1, Snyder with 4. For the Red Devils tonight, Bartholomew's going to finish with 5, Riley Union with 1, Caden Eads with a pair of free throws, Ethan Dillinger with 2. Garrett Ruark finishes with 13, leading all scorers for the night, having a great second half. Eric Dillinger scores 21.
21 in the second half, or
21 points. He had 6 there in the first half.
Yeah, 15 in the second half. So he come back, got collected, and ended up, playing a really good second half. And we're going to get out of here tonight. We got a big day tomorrow. For all you wrestling fans, I believe there's a high school meet here tomorrow evening. Not sure what the time, but check the Erie calendar and they'll let you know. But Kramer, we're going to go to Caney next Tuesday night.
I can't wait. I love to go to Caney.
Oh, I love that drive. It's so beautiful, so beautiful.
Love that place on a Tuesday.
Yeah, well, it could be worse. We could be going to Blue Stems, so. Well, until then, folks, we're going to sign off. We'll come live from Caney, Kansas, as long as they'll be nice enough to give us a little internet service. We'll come live, and until then, we'll see you.
Sounds good, Ryan. Thank you.